are the leading spin and go school in the Baltics with experience since 2015, working with poker players, coaching and staking them to climb above the limits and increase their winnings. We're a team of high-stakes regulars who aim to create the strongest spin and go school in the world. Today, we are stronger than ever before. We have experienced high-stakes coaches that offer the best spin and go strategy on the market. Our coaches are active poker players, giving us the most advantageous strategies and a proven track record of reaching high limits. Tools. We've created our own PureGTO software for learning spin and go strategies. It's user-friendly and offers the best learning experience. PureGTO access is provided to all students at no additional cost at tens plus. We've also developed Pure Tracker for results tracking on any poker room, including GG Poker Results Tracking, a function unavailable in PT4. You can upload your hands in Pure Tracker and access them directly on PureGTO. We've developed a user-friendly chart tool for exploitative and GTO ranges. As a member, you get free access to over 4,500 videos in our library. In addition to coaching videos, there are psychology lessons that are also an important part of poker. We offer free access to the EV pool for all our students in any stakes in nitro and regular formats to minimize poker variance in your game. One-on-one coaching is a cornerstone of our program. Each player will have a private coach assigned to them. We also provide group coaching on various topics, including exploitative play analysis, regular play analysis, custom spots analysis, live play translations, psychology lessons, and more. Our team is available at all times to provide private attention and ensure the best learning experience. We organize live SM meetings, an annual summer camp, Christmas parties, team building events, and various other activities for our students. We encourage information sharing and arrange trips together around the world. For example, this year we had a trip to Thailand, and last year we visited Mexico. Join our community to make your poker life more exciting. In poker, coming together as a community is crucial for success, and we truly value its importance. Join and chat with other members to make new friends within the community. If you are ready to take your game to the next level, smstaking is here for you every step of the way. If you're a spin and go player, this is an opportunity to skyrocket your EV and winning potential. If you are playing any other poker format, this is also a chance to become a professional spin and go poker player and join our community. Give it a shot and make a living from spin and go poker. What sets us apart from others? This is the main question you may ask of any school, so here are some key distinctions. Personal coaching sessions every 500 games with your dedicated coach. Frequent coaching sessions in small groups to discuss poker hands. Exclusive and free software like PureGTO and Pure Tracker for our students. Free access to the spin and go pool. Personal attention and effective problem solving. Take your seat in our community. Join us at smstaking.com. We are here for you to play, learn, and dominate spin and goes. Who are we? We are the leading spin and go school in the Baltics with experience since 2015, working with poker players, coaching and staking them to climb above the limits and increase their winnings. We're a team of high-stakes regulars who aim to create the strongest spin and go school in the world. Today, we are stronger than ever before. We have experienced high-stakes coaches that offer the best spin and go strategy on the market. Our coaches are active poker players, giving us the most advantageous strategies and a proven track record of reaching high limits. Tools. We've created our own PureGTO software for learning spin and go strategies. It's user-friendly and offers the best learning experience. PureGTO access is provided to all students at no additional cost at tens plus. We've also developed Pure Tracker for results tracking on any poker room, including GG Poker Results Tracking, a function unavailable in PT4. You can upload your hands in Pure Tracker and access them directly on PureGTO. We've developed a user-friendly chart tool for exploitative and GTO ranges. As a member, you get free access to over 4,500 videos in our library. In addition to coaching videos, there are psychology lessons that are also an important part of poker. We offer free access to the EV pool for all our students in any stakes in Nitro and regular formats to minimize poker variance in your game. One-on-one coaching is a cornerstone of our program. Each player will have a private coach assigned to them. We also provide group coaching on various topics, including exploitative play analysis, regular play analysis, custom spots analysis, live play translations, psychology lessons, and more. Our team is available at all times to provide private attention and ensure the best learning experience. We organize live SM meetings, an annual summer camp, Christmas parties, team building events, and various other activities for our students. We encourage information sharing and arrange trips together around the world. For example, this year we had a trip to Thailand, and last year we visited Mexico. Join our community to make your poker life more exciting. In poker, coming together as a community is crucial for success, and we truly value its importance. Join and chat with other members to make new friends within the community. If you are ready to take your game to the next level, smstaking is here for you every step of the way. If you're a spin and go player, this is an opportunity to skyrocket your EV and winning potential. If you are playing any other poker format, this is also a chance to become a professional spin and go poker player and join our community. Give it a shot and make a living from spin and go poker. What sets us apart from others? This is the main question you may ask of any school, so here are some key distinctions. Personal coaching sessions every 500 games with your dedicated coach. Frequent coaching sessions in small groups to discuss poker hands. Exclusive and free.
Hello. Okay, I have some changes to make before we start. I want to make sure that the table will be properly visible, so let's check it on 50s. It doesn't pop up. Wait. Oof, the resolution is bad. Should I? Is it possible to make it bigger for me and not as big for you? Hold on a second. I'll try it to do it. Okay, and it seems to be fine now. Okay, let's restart the game, I guess. Okay, nice. It's a bit too stretched. Let's see, let's make the box completely filled in. Okay, seems nice. Okay, we got it. Can you hear me properly as well? someone could say hi in the chat, that would be lovely. Chat. I had to start the stream a bit earlier today. Okay, let's bet here. You have 2 fishes here, so that's nice. Okay, let's bet. Definitely folding here. So yeah, I switched to bought a new monitor yesterday, so the resolution was off, so I had to resize everything, but it seems fine now, so that's nice. Okay. Probably have to make it bigger, even bigger, but for now it's fine. Wonder how it looks on stream. It's decent. It's decent. So, a better camera finally. I wanted to upgrade the subs on the camera, but now you're good. Now you're good, my dude. There's absolutely no difference in the camera. It's just the lighting. For the first time, because I started to stream earlier today, I was able to open the windows and not turn any lights. So that's the only difference. And I switched the settings a bit as well. I improved the quality a bit, but yeah, that's all it took. There's no difference in the camera. And the same Logitech 180p camera, but good that it's an improvement, finally. I still don't have a position that's nice for the camera because my monitor is quite close. Okay, this is way too much, I think. I'll be in it and I'll fold. He raised pre-flop. And now he uses that type of sizing. Of course, I could have called and expected something to happen, but I was a bit... lost my focus, so... Okay, let's fold here. So yeah, I bought a new monitor, and this one is not curved as the previous one was. So at first I thought there was no big difference when I bought like the curved one. I didn't see any benefits, but now, even though it was not a big curved one as well, it was 27 inches or what, or something like that. Now I feel it's really weird looking at the corners of the monitor because now it seems like it's bent inwards. The ace jack, can we play post flop? Let's try. Let's try to be optimistic. If I had like 10 big blinds, I would probably shove. But here we still have room to bet and try to play post flop and maximize our EV. Okay, let's raise. I mean, let's shove. Okay, decent, 43%. Okay, let's play another one, of course. I want a bit to warm up, and then we can move to hundreds. Okay, not sure, maybe he's a reg. No, he's a fish. He limps, he has 3x. Or maybe no, this is the wrong guy. My HUDs did not refresh. Anyway, as always, guys, feel free to ask any questions about poker, about life. Whatever you want. Okay, let's kind of bet bigger. Okay, I'll check, and I'll definitely bet the river. He's not folding a jack anyway, so when we check, bet check, but sometimes he might bluff. Of course, we're not folding here. Hopefully he doesn't have a tree. Nice. I mean, not nice. We're splitting, so... just to turn to the camera and smile, everything will be fine with the camera position. Here you go. But as you see, I have one monitor here to watch the stream and the questions and so on. And there's no point for me to turn to the other direction, and I don't have the cable for the camera is too short for me to put it on the other side. and I cannot put the monitor to the other side, so it's like really complicated. But yeah, so but it's all about the gameplay, not me. As long as you see it's me. Okay, can he have Jack 10? Kind of. Can he have an ace? Kind of. But I think I need to bet, otherwise, like, he's not betting with probably a 7 or a queen, but he's calling with those hands. So if he has an ace or queen, I mean an ace or a better king, it doesn't matter to us. I don't think he shoves with any better hands, like without two pairs. So yeah, he probably wouldn't bet that, but he would call sometimes. And he did call, so it's quite hard for him to let go in what I think was a limp spot. So that's nice. Maximum value on that hand. Hey, what's the biggest mistake you see low stakes players making in spin and goes? Um, Probably overplaying their draws, maybe. Calling too wide, and maybe being either too loose or too nitty pre-flop. Like, not knowing pre-flop ranges is one of the biggest mistakes you can make, right? Because in micro stakes, like up to 5S, you can basically be a winning player just by knowing the ranges, pre-flop ranges properly, and then knowing like the basic. Hey, Minda, do you remember the required sample needed to become a student? Oh, oh wow. Oh yeah, it's I think 500 for like just the poker stars. On Venomax it was the same, but now Venomax is a faster format, so it might require you a bigger sample, like 750 or maybe like up to 1,000 games. But yeah, but this is okay. So he calls. Okay, I don't want to be betting here anymore. Maybe he checks back like a weak draw, like 3-4, 6-4. Bets one big blind, so he can do that with a deuce, 5, sometimes even a queen. There are missed draws as well. I'll see. I'll pay. Maybe he's only bluffing with that sizing, so But yeah. Okay, let's check back. I could dong, but I'll probably just call. There's no need for us to inflate the pot. 1.5, that seems to a stronger side for sure. But let's be optimistic. I'm feeling lucky today. Okay, this is a flush draw. Let's put him in an uncomfortable spot. Let's put half a pot here. Usually I don't do that, but let's be creative. Nice, it worked out. Okay, let's jam. It's limp. Nice. And we got it. Okay, let's play one more 50s and we'll probably go to the hundreds. Not sure if we can get any action there though during this time. Oh, yeah. But I can tell that the stream started in the usual time. There are no regulars in the chat, as always. Probably for the first time in a long, long time. Follow up to the previous. What's the most common leak in mid-stakes players? I mean, there's no like mid-stakes players. Maybe the lack of balance. That would be the one, right? Not knowing the ranges properly, but lacking balance. Let's say. I mean, it works against fishes, but when you want to move up and you try to move up, you get punished for like never having bluffs in those spots, or like being way too aggressive or way too nitty, right? So, and you get punished for that. Yeah, I don't think this guy's a fish anymore. He didn't do anything fishy for as long as I've seen. So Yeah. Do you coach newbies? I used to, but now no. Uh, there are there are other coaches for microsticks players, like 1S, 2S people. So yeah, it's not worth it, you know. Like for those players, all you need to know is like the basics of like when not to do mistake, what not to do, and not what to do, right? Because almost every single time you play or you bet, you're doing a mistake most likely. So you know it's not worth my time. There was more fishes in 100S than today than in 50S. Uh, okay, I mean, it happens quite often, but you know, a lot of times like in 100S, there's either only like ranks or like or there's no action. There's only fishes. It's complicated. I mean, on 50s it's like way easier. You can like even if there's like a lot of regs, you'll get fishes eventually. If there are a lot of regs on hundreds, you'll never get fishes. So yeah. I still think even like when the 50s is reg infested, it's still playable. On hundreds, it's completely not. So if you want to battle, of course it is. But okay, I wonder, do any of you guys know this guy? Is it a new reg or what? Okay, some in-raise spot, a lot of pockets, a lot of only one big blind to this. Mm, wonder what sizing would he use? How do you remember ranges at all times? I mean, it's I been doing this for a long time, so you know, you study, you try to remember, then someone points out that you're wrong, and you learn the new ranges, I guess. And that's the way I do it. Like, I think I need to. I try to study ranges a bit more, especially like the 3-bet spots, whatever, like the shove, so to be more precise and to be more balanced, and like know like small blind versus big blind at like 14, 12 big blinds or whatever, it changes quite a lot. Okay, I mean, even though we have a really nice hand, the problem is I think he has absolutely nothing, and he'll think, okay, I'll check. Let's be tricky here. Let's pretend we're quite weak. I don't think we ever get called here. Our range is too strong, but we have to bet, of course. Do you like playing spins as a job, or is it more like a money thing? Oh, I mean, I like the freedom. I don't like the game that much anymore, but I definitely love the benefits that come with it. So, and the money part is nice as well, but yeah. Okay. Let's fold. He seems ISO quite a bit. Okay, let's limp. Let's bet one. I think GTO, I'm not sure, but I think GTO hates betting on these types of boards. So I'll check, we'll see how that goes. If he probes, we have to let it go sadly, but yeah. I wonder if GTO bets there with 10-7. Like, it has a really weak hand, but okay, this guy shoves quite often, so let's jam first. He has it. Unlucky, but we're not like in completely dead scenario, so okay. Let's go to hundreds. Okay, we got the game instantly, so we're probably facing 2 regs. Nope, we have 1 fish. So that's nice. Let's fold. As always, guys, feel free to ask any questions about anything you want. By the way, you can watch all the streams in YouTube channel, right? And yeah, make sure if you haven't tried, you can try PureGTO as well for I think 2 weeks free trial, and Pure Tracker as well, which is completely free and is I think fine for even iPoker and GG Network, Winamax, PokerStars. The track your results for free if you just starting off and haven't checked your results yet. So yeah. Okay. Slimp. This guy is a fish. He should not be attacking us and ISOing us too much. Okay, we have a bottom pair. I don't want to bet here. There's no point. Of course, we're calling if. Okay, saw your results this month. Crush. What's different this month compared to the months when things weren't going well? Can we blame only the run, or does mental state and sleep also play a role? In other words, what's different in your life? I mean, for me, it's definitely I changed a lot. I tilt less, play less on tilt. I play better as well. I think about the spots a lot more. I'm way more focused. So that's nice. I mean, that did good improvement as well. But yeah, I mean, the run uh, is good for me as well. I cannot blame that. The field seems nice too. So it's always hard. I mean, in the long run, right? If you're playing like in break even for like a half a year, and other people are like beating it properly, what is going on here? What? I'm too curious. Like, okay, he has a jack. Okay, what? So at least we were right on the turn to call here. Anyway, so yeah, I think like run can have like if you're playing on the limit that you should be playing by your skill level, you should be like you can have a bad month, right, where you break even, or like if you're on a tilt or whatever, or like 2 months in a row. But that's I think the absolute maximum, especially if you're playing during night and you select the field. Or if you're constantly battling, it's a different story, right? But yeah, if you don't do that, I think you should be going down the limit. So because for me, I always like have good months if I feel good mentally. I never like had a really focused gameplay or where I study a lot and I'm really motivated to play and I don't tilt, I don't reg battle, and I have a shitty month. That never happened to me. So, how much time do you think it's standard from getting to 10s to 25s and to 25s to 50s? I think like 25s, like jump from 10s to 25s is quite easy. I think you can do it in like, I think standard would be, depends if you're doing it full time or not. If you're doing it full time and you like completely putting in like 160 hours and looking at a proper job, probably like up to half a year tops. I think it's more realistically, it should be from like 3 to 5 months. I would say it's decent sample size to move up. You're crushing it right completely. And if you're putting in the work and you have like, I don't know, the brains for it. And from 25s to 50s, it's a bit harder, I guess. It takes a bit different skills. I think you need to play a bit more tables, maybe. I need the statuses as well, and it depends on the site as well. On Winamax, I think it's harder to move from 25s to 50s than it is from G to move to 20s to 50s, but I might be wrong. But yeah, I don't think like 50s is hard, and it's definitely doable. It's just every time you move up the stakes, there's different kind of skills needed for you to get, like, I mean, to feel comfortable playing in them. And usually it's like for example, in hundreds, if you're not playing 6 tables, it will be really hard for you, right? At least 6 tables, basically. In 50s, it doesn't matter that much. You can definitely play 4 tables and you can be fine. You can crush it. Because you'll get fishes often. In 25s, you don't even need 4 tables, right? You can just play and that's it. So, yeah, and so from 25s to 50s, some people get stuck in 25s for a really long time and never move up. So it's really individual, and because you can, because at 25s people feel comfort because you can make a decent amount of money, right? And you don't need to think about it that much, so you're not as motivated to move up. Because let's say you play 10s and you're not doing it full time, or if you're doing it full time, you're not making that much. But 25s, you're starting to make decent money, start living decently, and you don't want that to end, because if you move up the stakes, you don't know if you're gonna have a bad month. Maybe you won't earn more, so you take stability over risk. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be? Oh my god, I mean, in Lithuania, I definitely I don't dream about living anywhere else. Going for a vacation is cool, yeah, for sure. But otherwise, it's not that. I'm not craving it. I really love living here right now, so. Okay, I'll be quite tricky. Okay, I'll call. Okay, maybe we won't have to jam. Only one big blind. Okay, I don't think I'm beating with a 6 here, so I'll jam. Hopefully we're ahead. Nice. I mean, not ahead, but hopefully he folds. But we saw how he played with a jack. It was really like, he was bluffing with like 1.5 and then betting 1 into like 6 big blind pot. So this makes a huge difference. Okay, I don't think he donks and he doesn't fold, so I'll jam. I think he will overfold here anyway. But he might be not letting go on the flop that easily, so. Hello, stream is earlier today. I almost missed it. Yeah, I was complaining that you're not here. I was like, wow, is the fresh is not coming here today? But glad to see you here. Yeah, I decided to do it earlier because Akadas is doing a coaching session at 6 o'clock, so I don't want them to intervene, because if the students are watching it, the stream, and if they have to choose between these two, it's not nice for either of us. Okay, let's call. 8-7. So we crushed the fish, which is nice. I think, yeah, 600 chips EV. Oh, even more, 709, which is absolutely lovely for us. How many people are connected to the stream? About 20. Okay, decent. I expect not no people to show up if I start this early, but I'm testing. Okay, 2 regs. So I'm not sure if I want to, like, because these two guys will be in the field for the whole duration, so I'm only going to see them, no fishes at all. Not quite what you want to see either, probably. Yeah, okay, let's raise. He jams, so he jams usually on a limit, 0 low pockets, ace jack and ace 10, and we're not dominated by each of those, so we need to call here. I mean, ace 10, yeah, is ahead, but we hit a king, which is nice. So yeah, we're going to heads up. Okay, let's min raise. Okay, nice flop. Have a lot of pockets, a lot of stuff that you can continue betting large. So there's a lot of draws, so no hesitation. We're betting it. He has a jack. He has to call as well. And he has a lot of jacks in like min raise call range. Okay, let's check. Okay, deuces. Will probably limp. Okay, he raises quite big. I'm not going to jam. Let's see how it goes. Oh, wow, lovely. Let's hope he has an ace. Okay, of course we're calling here. Okay, we're definitely not jamming here. We have still want him to bluff on the river if he does that. Not a card that I wanted to see. That's for sure. If he jams, that would kind of suck. But now we have to jam, I guess. I think it's really hard for him to call if he has anything. Like the hard Scott there, we called on an ace. So okay. He has a lot of showdowns here, so let's check back again. I don't think he's folding. Oh wow, we're splitting here. Nice. How's it going for you this month? Are you happy with this year so far? Do you have any goals for this year? So yeah, this month is going great. The only problem is I didn't put as much volume as I wanted to. I was planning on cashing out like two red diamond 2 bonuses, which requires you to play like, so you need to collect 600,000 miles, which is 3.5k games in hundreds. So yeah, I'm not really happy because I won't reach that, so I'll just cash out one bonus and play some extra in 50s, and that's it. Maybe I'll try to do it for next month because I'll have a lot of spare time in the beginning of the month. But yeah, I'm quite happy during about this year so far. I mean, the pool is running nicely with EV, right? We had some jackpot, so yeah, so far it's absolutely nice and stable. There's no like bad months yet. Like for the past 3 months, it was completely nice. Hopefully, I break the record this month, my personal record. We'll see how it goes. Of course, it's not still you have 10 days going on, and we can still lose a lot of money. But yeah. And about the goals, I don't know. I don't want to buy a car. We'll see if that's possible or not. But yeah, apart from that, there's like, oh yeah, I have one goal to have first month and during my career where I don't play any poker at all. We'll see if that happens as well. Hopefully during the summer, but I'm not sure about that. Okay, so I'll go to 50s. I don't even though like just play 100s until you lose EV, then stop. That's a nice gambler strategy, I guess. But I'm not willing to do that. There's no point. I mean, it's nicer to watch fishes do mistakes than like me playing against regs. You don't do that many mistakes, you know, and there's just basically the standard gameplay. Hmm. Guys, what do you game? What video games do you play? Okay, we have little bets. By the way, can you hear me properly? Because I don't speak that loud as I used to, but it seems fine. Hey, hey, hey. Okay, let's check and we'll call here if he bets, of course. I'm trying to be a bit more sneaky. And we don't have a kicker, so that's why. Of course, I could be continuing betting on turn as well, but let's call. Okay, now it seems like we don't have 9, so he should be okay. He's not that greedy, but okay, 5. I mean, he probably would be betting an 8, and maybe random bluffs as well. So that's nice, kind of. Not sure about the check on the turn, but we seem quite strong when we continue betting on an undercard there. We can do that, of course, with some sort of draws, but yeah. Trying to be sneaky. Not sure if GTO has these types of approaches when betting for value on the flop at 9-7 and then checking back on the turn. Living only for poker, or you have other incomes, or are you planning to play poker for the future? What's your plans? First question, yes. I'm not sure. In the foreseeable future, yes. In upcoming 10 years, I hopefully do something else with my life. Maybe less in upcoming couple of years. That's my goal. It's SnowRunner. What is SnowRunner? Okay, this is a fish, so I'll bet big here. Hopefully he has some sort of draws. I mean, it's not that big, it's 2 big blinds, but SnowRunner. So it's basically like you drive trucks through the snow. I think he's a really weak fish, so I'll bet right away with that. Yeah, I'm just looking at it on Steam now. I'm really curious. So basically tossing logs and working a blue-collar job. Get organized a generation of off-roads. Okay, that's an interesting choice for a game. I mean, it's... Okay. I'll have to fold. He was folding so easily, so I'm really doubt that he would have bluffs here. Okay, let's limp. Guys, do you have any ideas how, like, I have the new monitor, right? It's 4K, but for 6 tables, it's fine. But for 8 tables, the tables are not, I mean, they don't fit nicely. It seems that there's a lot of leftover space when playing, and I really don't like that. But I have no idea what software should I use for Venomax to fix that, so I can have custom layouts for my tables. What was that? Fold. So if anyone knows that, please tell me that. But okay, let's limp. So, I mean, let's check. Okay, we're definitely calling here. And there's no point in raising here. Because he's a fish. He might do bluffing. Okay, he bets only 1 big blind, which is... But at 10, we have probably a kicker if he has a queen, if he has a flush draw, or any other draw he will call anyway, so I want to inflate it a bit. That's unfortunate, but I doubt he's going to jam worse, so queen deuce, yeah. We were right on the turn. He didn't have a worse queen, I mean, a worse hand than us. The only problem was that the jack got there, so the kicker didn't mean anything in the end. But at least we tried. Sometimes they fold these types of hands as well when the flush gets there, so. For me, after poker, I don't feel like playing video games. I feel like I need to go more outside. I mean, good for you. I mean, for me, like, maybe because I started playing during COVID, I was never like this outside person that much, to be honest, but I still would love to hang out. But after COVID and poker happened, I don't go as often as I would like to. But yeah, in the evening, you know, when it's cold or whatever, and you have nowhere to go, like, playing is absolute blast. It's a relaxing game, drive slowly and see the beautiful. I mean, if it's your thing, man, go for it. I mean, if if you enjoy doing it, because I'm like, when I was in teenage years, I would love playing like single player games, Far Cry, Assassin's Creed, whatever. But now I'm full on only playing competitive games. And even like when I download or buy some single, like I bought Cyberpunk, played for like an hour or two, and I got bored. But I can play like a ton of hours of CS:GO or I mean CS2 or like League of Legends or whatever. But I mean, I need the dopamine because poker fucks that up quite hard. Oh, what are you doing here? You're playing there only during the day now. I mean, it's quite early still. It's really strange to stream during these hours, and there's still sun outside. Hmm. Okay, we're definitely calling here, and we missed it. How much tables minimum do you think you need to play for 50s on Venemax for decent income? So it really depends on what you call decent, but it's more about the status, right? That's where Venemax is shitty on. If you don't have the like red diamond status, you're making significantly less. So, and if you want to get red diamond status, right, you need to play at least, let me check. So you need 2 million miles, I think, per year. So let's say you have diamond 5 multiplier, which is 5 times. So let's say you play 25s, which is 1.75 times 5 times 4. It's 35 miles. So you need 2 million of those. So you need to play a lot. 2 million divided by 35, it's 57,000 games divided by 12. So you need to play at least 4,800 games on 25s to reach red diamond. So you need to play at least monthly, like equivalent of 2.3k 50s to reach that status. So yeah, I think you should be playing at least 4 tables. I mean, that's the bare minimum. Basically, that's it. I mean, if otherwise it's not quite worth it. I mean, it's hard to put in the like get fishes or put in the volume necessary for you to like be more profitable than 25s. I mean, I think there's a lot of people who can play those stakes, but profitably. But I mean, I haven't done it myself. I mean, so it's quite hard for me to say. Yeah, in winter I get you. I used to play GTA 5 online roleplay. It was fun to roleplay and communicate with other people in different scenarios, etc. But now it would take too much time. Yeah, I was not a big fan of like I was playing Sam, so basically the roleplay on San Andreas for like a short time. But I mean, for me, it didn't like stimulate me that much. You need to grind it too much and waste a lot of time to get all these like I don't know professions or whatever. But yeah. Okay, so human raised, check back. It's bet. I mean, I think, yeah. Okay, it worked out, so that's nice. Also, I played League of Legends when I was a teenager. I was flat one, one trick pony. Oh, I remember those times, but I never understood people who played only one champ. I mean, there's such a huge pool of roles and varieties and so on. I would have mains, of course, that I would play most of the time, but like playing only one champ, and if it gets banned, you have to stop playing. But yeah, I think I've put out like more than 3,000 hours in LOL. So okay, nice. We eight's our lucky number today. because he was behind in 2 shows when we had ace, which is absolutely nice. Okay, let's play a few more games because the viewership is dropping, so not a really nice time to stream, and there will be it's 3x. Okay, I'll bet big here. There's no point in slow playing. I mean, I could be betting less because we have a queen, so we're not afraid of that many overcards, but for a balance. I don't want to speak. I don't want to jinx it, but I think this will be probably the first stream that's profitable for us, which is nice, I guess. Not the first ever, but only now I realize I don't have my phone with me. My poker career started in Sam. Oh my god, was there like, was it possible to like place with that currency there? Wow. Okay, that's really cool. I mean, I remember in CS:GO there were, okay, I don't want to raise. He probably should be betting a lot on the turns as well, so I'll just call. But I remember when there was CS:GO skins and there were like a lot of gambling sites. There were a lot of gambling sites, and basically one of them was called CS:GO Poker or something like that. And I think I lost a lot of money. Not a lot, but in those times, like 20 euros or 10 euros were a shit ton of money, you know? So, yeah, good old times. Sadly, I started my poker career in a different way. That's a cool way to say. The thing is, Kled was never banned and it's a very tricky champ to play against, so I could play it 24/7. I found it enjoyable to master its mechanics completely. Oh yeah, I mean, of course, makes sense. If you enjoyed it and it's possible to do it, why not? I would love to have like a gaming session of like 3 days where you just wake up, uh, fire up your PC, and you just game, eat, game, and that's it. But of course, you need company for that. I could not like play alone throughout the whole day, but I could like back in the day. I'm at least glad that I can do like playing poker for like 8 hours was not that hard for me. Playing League of Legends for 8 hours would feel like quite hard, which is really strange to be honest. Okay, let's limp. We'll have to check here. Okay, if he doesn't probe, we'll have to bet. Now I'm curious about the sizing. I'm wondering we should be a bit more greedy or not. Problem is we don't have a kicker. But if he has like a 7-5, 7-6, he should be calling us for a pot size bet. He doesn't, so of course he can fold a lot of like weaker hands as well, which sucks. Okay, we're jamming here. Okay, nice. Okay, let's play last game of today, and I'll get going. You can go to Okada's coaching, so I would suggest you do that. Okay, let's fold here. Limp. In the field, it seems quite. I mean, of course, we're playing only one table, so of course we're only getting regs here, but it doesn't seem really nice. Okay, with a kicker, I'm going to bet. I can do this with any cards. He folds. Okay, he decides to check. I'll check as well. I'm a bit suspicious, to be honest. I was a gambler CSGO times also. I remember I've only won like 20 CSGO match bets in a row, which is absolutely insane. Winning 20 coin flips in a row. I mean, it's absolutely statistical anomaly, but I mean, like 1K from like 5 to 10 coins. I mean, worst day of my life. I mean, if you got too greedy, right? You were betting too much. You didn't, no bankroll management, no nothing. And I would feel gutted losing that amount. You learn, you live, you learn, I guess. Okay, let's bet small on the flop. Nice. Let's go. We don't have to continue with our story. Okay, let's fold. Okay, nice flop. Okay, that's quite a big bet. He had to call in turn. He might stop on the river. And I think he was quite committed after betting the turn as well, so I was willing not to shove it. I wonder if GTO has shoves there on the turn. Maybe it's always a shove. I'll have to tag this hand. I'm really curious now. I lost a lot of chips there. Okay, we're calling here. If he has a better hand, he does. Okay. Okay. It seems it seems that... Okay, let's check the graph for today. When did we start? We started at 7 o'clock. So, I mean 5 o'clock. So let's start at 16. Let's refresh the graph. Okay. And I'll have to show the whole screen in a second. Why it doesn't pop up? Wonder what I need to do. Anyway, I'm not sure why it doesn't pop up. I think I need to change something, but whatever. So basically, we made 250 euros throughout the stream, which is nice. We played 2 games with 500 GPV in hundreds and 7 games with 127 GPV in 50s. Absolutely crushed it. Lovely day, lovely stream. Thanks for joining in. See you next week, and bye-bye.